What's up, everyone? Today, this is Nate lately. Today is day 14. It's the final day of my technology exile. It's really crazy, honestly. On the one hand, 2 weeks really isn't that long. But on the other hand, I mean, this feels kind of honestly pretty life-changing. I mean, I have never even really thought about doing going without internet deliberately for like any length of time, and to actually do it and now feel like I actually have like control over my internet habits more for once. It feels really good, you know. And but I am looking forward to doing it a bit. I want to do some research. I want to work on some different YouTube videos. I have lots of ideas in mind. I want to read the manga that have come out since I've stopped, but um, I don't feel that much desire to go on YouTube again, which is good because that used to be my number one. I mean, that used to be like 16 to 18 hours a day. But yeah, I think I don't regret this at all. I think this was a really good decision. Um, I honestly think this has made a huge difference in my life. Um, and I would definitely say if you're struggling with technology, if you find it taking up all your time, all your energy, if you can't seem to, get your other hobbies or interests to happen just because the internet gets in the way, you can get rid of it. you know, for me, yeah, I after a few days, I think without internet, I didn't really miss it all that much. There was plenty to do here, lots of friends and everything, very interesting place. Um, After like a week, I felt like I really didn't need it at all. I didn't need it in the way that I did before to like live. Um, After 2 weeks, I hardly even want it anymore. Um, so I think this is really great, and if I ever end up back, on the too much technology thing, it could happen. It could relapse a little. Then I'll try it again. I ain't scared. I went 2 weeks without internet in Yellowstone. Well, this is the final day, so not yet, but here we are. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Well, it's time for another day at work. Tomorrow I'll be kind of taking care of the department by myself, collecting when we get the shipments. Because, my boss or my supervisor Cheryl's off. And there's a shit ton of snow. Power's out. This is interesting. I don't know exactly what we're gonna do now. People are still trying to work. Cashiers can't really use the registers though. I don't even know if the store will open. Well, I'm out of work and got this package from my mom and actually a letter from my grandma, and it's now gone from snow to sleet. It's beautiful. It's actually not that busy for me. It got surprisingly busy later in the day. First, we did get the power back after about 2 hours or so. About 10:30 it was on, so luckily we didn't have to do that much of the day in the fucking dark, so yeah, it wasn't so bad. The weather's terrible though. So while I was at the store just before I left, I got a very important tool, which is this, which I dropped on the floor, which is this, which is not only a keychain to put my room key on so I don't lose it, but it's also a thermometer and a compass, but I don't care about that. But the reason I need a thermometer is because it occurred to me that film exposure is actually affected by temperature. So in the cold, you'll have to expose it longer, or in the heat, have to expose it shorter. So I actually need a thermometer um, to be able to take accurate exposures while I'm here. You know, there's a lot of temperature variation and stuff. And I happen to notice that we actually have these thermometer keychains, which is very convenient because I asked Austin and Tim when they were in town last to pick me up a thermometer, but apparently Walmart just doesn't sell any aside from meat thermometers, which wouldn't work. So hopefully that will be fine. It doesn't really matter if it's super accurate, I don't think. You know, I just need the right kind of temperature, basically. More or less, you know, it's not an exact science, really. But yeah, pretty lucky. So, I finally got my drum pad and drumsticks and everything in the mail just now. I just opened it and I haven't even taken my sticks out of the thing. It's been like a long time since I've picked up a pair of sticks at all, you know, so I'm pretty excited, but also kind of nervous, honestly. I don't know how much I might have to relearn, you know, but well, I'm sure my technique will be terrible for a while, but mentally, you know, it's like riding a bike, right? But without further ado, you know. Oh, see, it's already coming back to me how much my left hand technique used to bug me because it was bad. I repaired it. Clicking on the bracelet. Okay, now I'm just getting into it, but yeah. My hands are already getting tired just from that, you know, but I mean, it feels surprisingly, you know. This isn't exactly the ideal setup either. I mean, I would like it if at least this was just a couple inches lower, but I'm sure I'll figure something out, you know. So we just got back from our hike, which turned into a surprise night hike, so to speak. But it was alright. There was a lot of mud absolutely everywhere because there was a ton of snow and then it all melted. So we didn't... we should have thought of that before, but... So we went anyway, and there was a lot of mud and like rivers right through the trail from the melting snow. But there was some amazing shit. It was actually a pretty great hike. I mean, it had everything almost. There was thermal features, lakes, and mountain views. And it was pretty great, honestly. And we got to see a view of the canyon also, which was amazing. It was just incredible, really. Yeah, and right now my feet hurt and they're soaking wet. And honestly, I really enjoyed that hike. It was pretty great. I think it was a great way to end my 2 weeks of technology exile, you know. Um, so here, I'll show you all kinds of photos and stuff that I took. Alright, we're going on a hike. 3 of us. Ribbon Lake Trail. The sun has actually come out finally, although it's still cold. But
it's been snowing all day.
Yeah, the weather's been absolutely horrible. But
we lost power for 2 hours.
Yeah, that was fun. So it must be a good hike anyway. My God, there's a thing like right next to the trail. This is crazy. Oh wow. You picked a good one. Wow. It's gone from muddy to rocky.
Hello.
It's even more features. Well, this is actually a front-facing video. You can't tell. Maybe if it's my silhouette, maybe in the back. It's 10:45, but I thought that was a pretty good hike. Anyway, saw a lot of shit. So once again, I forgot to record this before I went to bed, but well, that's the end of my technology-free journey. This has been Nate lately. Thank you very much, and see you next time.